As video games evolve, they have more and more likely put you into long introductions, preventing you from starting right into the game. At first, it starts with brief background explanations and somehow evolves into these long, boring cutscenes. Though not all games that do this are bad either. For example, why Half-Life? Why must you do this?
The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
However, the most recent Doom game from 2016, it starts like this. Well, damn, now that's how you start a game. But which Doom did we get? Did we get the old style, the fast-paced, the fun action game, or the boring, slow-paced survival horror of Doom 3? Oh hell yeah, it's the fast-paced action. Everything moves fast in this game. You're constantly on the run, weaving between enemies, firing off shots, and always swapping through your weapons. All the classic guns are here, and each one is effective in its own way. You'll be making use of all of them to conserve ammo, just like in classic Doom. Everything's up close and personal in this game. The game encourages you to get in close and finish off monsters with a melee blow to score glory kills. This will provide you with further ammo and health. It's a great method to keep the game moving and not push you away from the action. Now I know you ask, but doesn't this constant melee attack slow down the pace of the game when you have to get a little animation with each kill? Yeah, the game animates the kills, but they all happen so fast, the animations are quick and fluid. It doesn't give you that feeling of slowing down. Now even if this does bother you throughout the game, there's other ways to unlock special abilities, and one of them speeds up the animations. You see, the game has a lot of unlockables, from finding runes to unlocking new abilities, to weapon bots that will give you customizable upgrades to your weapons. These upgrades and collectibles don't add too much customization, but it's enough to make you feel like you're playing your own way. You'll also find a lot of Easter eggs throughout the game, like Doom dolls and old school levels. If you like to collect things, this game has plenty for you. There are also the fun type of collectibles, where searching for it feels part of the game. The first half of the game starts very much like old school Doom. This means the game is full of branching paths, colored keys which you need to advance in the game, and there are secrets hidden everywhere. The level design for the first few levels is incredible. It brings you all over the map to explore, and is very reminiscent of old school FPS. However, for some reason, the second half of the game, the level design starts to slip. Instead of branching paths, we get linear hallways leading to large open rooms. Each of these rooms turns into a giant Quake arena, another famous ID Software FPS. It's quite clear they took a huge influence from their Quake series for this game as well. That's also not a bad thing, because Quake is yet another amazing series. In these later levels, you'll find bounce pads all over the place, and each room needs to be cleared before you can move on to the next one. You lose the fun of exploration, though there are still secrets in each of these rooms. Though thankfully, the gameplay itself is just a ton of fun. It's non-stop action, you put your guns on full blast and you just keep moving. Don't stop, this isn't a modern day shooter. It's actually quite the opposite. It's colorful, it focuses on fun gameplay, and the story doesn't slow the game down. There are a few points of story here or there to help build the world, but the game keeps the pace going throughout. It flows really well. Doom looks beautiful, from its over-the-top gore and reimagined Doom monsters to its wonderful environments and this recreation of Blade Runner. But let's not also forget, the typical metal soundtrack that you're used to for Doom, that's here too. It sounds as good as you would hope. The soundtrack is fast and heavy, it pushes you along and it fits perfectly into the game. Now you know the best thing about Doom 2016 is it came out in an era where shooters are all bland, realistic, and require you to stand still and take cover. But Doom throws that all behind it and does what it wants. Oh yeah, and it also knew the only thing worth bringing over from Doom 3 is Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. Oh god, I could play this for hours. I was getting burnt out on the FPS genre, but Doom 2016 came along and sparked a resurgence of an old style that once overstayed its welcome. But now it's ready for its comeback, and I for one look forward to the games this will inspire. Alright, well I hope everyone enjoyed watching my Doom series. This will be the last video in the series, at least for now. I'm sure I will return to it, but in the meantime, thanks for watching.